This is this little truck, Traxxas Stampede two-wheel drive I bought from a guy in the club. My first ever radio-controlled truck. I have never done radio-controlled trucks, so I really don't know what I'm doing here. Honestly, yes, I'm not familiar with that plug either. Okay. Put the controller on first, the same as for a plane. And there we go, and that means the red light there means it's in NIMH mode, which is what we want because we're running an NIMH now. Although, and I think the only difference is, as far as I understand it, that in LiPo mode, low voltage cutoff is enabled, and in NIMH it's disabled. I do not know what I'm doing here with these things, as I say, but and I gather that grass is not a particularly good surface to run them on. But, well, what else? We haven't got much else for now, so we'll see. We'll see what's going on. I didn't actually check, and he didn't seem to know either, what mode we've got the... I have a feeling we've got the... I have a feeling we got the ESC in training mode here, because it doesn't seem to have much speed. I think this thing should have more speed than that. Not that I'm concerned, I don't really want more speed at the moment, but... So that's full throttle, and I don't know, how fast is that? I don't know, I'm no judge of speed, and it's on... it pops up a bit, and this is on grass, so I don't know, maybe not. I'll have to tinker with the... the ESC mode setup is all done just by pressing that button and holding it for different amounts of time and watching the lights blink. Oops, try not to run into the fence pointlessly. I guess I'm not really braking, and I'm just letting off the throttle. Oops, no, see, that wasn't really even trying to brake there, but I ended up in reverse. I don't know. Now, see, now he did it. I don't know, now he did brake. Okay. Well, this is obviously not really the right surface to be running him on, but what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to put a little FPV camera on him and just see what that looks like, because it doesn't look as if with these in this mode he's likely to turn over or anything, which is mainly what I was concerned about, because I don't want him turning over if I'm putting an FPV camera. Okay, so I put the little VA1100 the box that comes in, that's VA1100 FPV camera on the front of him, powered by a little one-cell LiPo. And I've got a feed on the Eachine goggles. I've been finding the DVR with the Eachine goggles a little tricky to work with. It sometimes seems to lose my files and whatever, and sometimes says it doesn't have a feed. I don't quite know what's going on with it. Anyhow, it's got a feed now. That's the DVR view, so we'll start the DVR recording. It says it's recording. We live in hopes, and then we'll go back to the cam mode, because the DVR mode isn't entirely real time, so you don't want to be trying to drive off it. Okay. So then we'll try and... I turned the truck off while I was mucking around with that stuff, so I need to get in and turn the truck back on, which means I've got to get in to his ESC there and press the button. Okay, the truck should be turned on now. Okay, so then if I'm actually going to try and drive this guy FPV, I've got to put the FPV goggles on. away and try not to pull the battery out. It's a bit, because the battery is sort of attached to the head strip, it's all too easy to pull the battery plug out as you're trying to put these on, I find. Okay. And then I want to put the camera back on so that at least I can get sound off it. And then, of course, now I can't see very well because I've got too many things on my head. But we'll try and get to a seat. Okay. And see what we can see. Okay. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Let's try not to drive into the long grass there. I definitely wish the FPV feed were a little sharper. Yeah, I think the camera may be shaking loose on the Velcro. Let's bring him back towards... Oh, look, because I went off there. I'm going to bring him back, and it's only held on by Velcro, and I'm not too sure it's held on right. Let's see if I can see. Where am I? Not as close to me as I thought. How well it held on is the camera. See, there is some dampness on the grass. The tires are a little damp, even though there wasn't enough to make the floats of the Valiant run. Okay, so yep, getting my left and right confused there, because there's my left and right and there's the left and right of the truck. Trying to go to my right, but the truck's left. Oh. It's pretty darn bumpy, which makes it hard to see. I can't help thinking, I don't know. Well, I don't know whether you could do much about that, really. Whoa. It certainly is, isn't it? Whoa. And now I'm totally confused because I'm facing back towards myself and I didn't expect to be there. That's the hill on the other side. It's hard to orientate yourself. Well, we're getting fairly near to the grass on the other side there, which we don't want to do. Good Lord. I wonder if I don't know, if I use servo tape or something, would it bump around less, or is it just bumping around because the truck inherently bumps around? Okay, if we want to go past the fence there. The problem is I mean, they say it's not good for these trucks to go slowly. It overheats the motor worse going slowly on them, apparently. But the problem is, if I go fast, the darn thing bumps around so much I can't see what I'm doing. Well, I mean, I guess these things aren't meant for FPV, so let's try. I'm trying to go through this gap here. It's quite a wide gap. I mean, it's massively wider than the truck, but aiming for it with it. Oh, and now it's decided to. Oh. Seemed to stop responding there. I don't know what happened. I don't want to run into the guy ropes. I think that. Is that low voltage cut off already? It doesn't. The truck doesn't seem to be responding to the controller anymore. Or maybe it overheated. I don't know. I guess we'd better go and check. We didn't really get much result there, did we? I'm wondering, I may have overheated the truck. I don't know much about these trucks. It doesn't feel that hot. Where's the motor? Oh, well, I guess I'm not really getting to where the motor is. But it just stopped responding there. It just wouldn't move anymore. It just stopped responding to me. Well, the servo's still responding. Well, that's responding now, but I don't know. Let's give it a quick run without wearing the goggles. I don't understand. That is wobbling around like anything. I don't know, I was just trying to go around the back and the thing just stopped responding. It just wouldn't move for me. I'm just running him faster now because they say running him faster is actually better for him because it cools the motor down. So the manual said, which I downloaded. Oops. I think we just lost the FPV camera, didn't we? Oh. Well, we didn't lose it because it's there. I guess that was the FPV camera flying up I saw. I'm just making sure I didn't actually lose anything, but I don't think I did. I think the FPV camera flew up. Yeah, this whole business of attaching the FPV camera by Velcro seems to be for the birds. Frankly, it don't seem to work very well. The first one I put on myself, I put on using servo tape, and it worked a lot better. Although this seems to throw the camera around more than a plane would. Oh, we might as well put this guy back into DVR mode. Yes, it's recorded. It says it's recorded 8 minutes of video on the DVR. Well, I don't know where this is getting us really, but I'm a bit afraid of just completely losing the FPV camera if it flies off again like that. Not very good for it, clearly. Ah, see, it's fallen off again. Whoops. Oh, and indeed we have lost it. Idiot. Oh, I think I can see it there. Once I get my glasses, is that it? Oh, maybe not. Want to tread on it? No, that's not it. Okay. I think we'll shut down things and I will conduct a systematic search for the FPV camera. Oh, well, of course, it's pulled off its battery, so... Okay, so I found the little FPV camera to come off in the grass there. Not a good thing at all. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't look... I don't know. I guess running this truck on the grass is just too rough for the FPV camera. I mean, I could make it not fly off. If I attached it with servo tape, it wouldn't fly off. But it would probably still not work very well. It would probably still be too, you know, bumpy to really see what's going on. Yeah, I really think this whole business of using the well, yes, of course we've got no feed because the camera's turned off, whatever. It's making cam mode. Well, we'll just turn those off and I hope they save the video. Okay. And that was the little 1-cell battery. That didn't fly off. I don't know, I think that Velcro, this is the cheap dollar store Velcro, I think that Velcro's better than the Velcro on the camera. The Velcro on the camera I didn't put on. The Velcro on the camera was on the camera when I got it. But it doesn't seem like particularly good Velcro to me. Whatever. What can I tell you? This cheap dollar store Velcro seems better. But meanwhile, the truck, so far as I know, is still sort of going, but it stopped going over there. I don't know why. The first time I know that I overheated it or what. I really don't know, but it's going now. But it just stopped and refused to move. It was braking. It just stopped and refused to move. Ah, well. We shall see. I don't really... Oh. Involuntary backward movement of the truck. Trucks don't have throttle cut. I was just mucking around trying to